up, guys? Inigami here, and let's go through 60 Stamina version 2 Doflamingo Raid on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Oh yes, version 2 Doflamingo INT Doflamingo Raid V2. It's finally out on Japan, and we get to use a ton of stuff that Global did not have to make this raid way easier. Number one on the things that you can have that simply just makes this raid boss super easy is Blackbeard. The reason Blackbeard is going to be so good is because Blackbeard, or anyone else who reduces barrier duration by 1 turn, and there are a bunch of characters that reduce barrier duration by 1 turn, is going to allow you to actually kill Doffy after revive. Because Doffy's going to revive, he's going to get a 1-turn 99 hit combo barrier that he's going to reapply every single turn. So you're going to either need to have a Legend Blackbeard, one of your captains be Legend Blackbeard, so you actually can get through that barrier. You can use a special that kills him through the barrier, like using a barrier penetrating special. Maybe a few of them, because he does have 500,000 hit points, which is quite a bit. Or you can use a barrier, a 1-turn barrier reducer, such as Blackbeard, such as Hadridan. Anyone who is not Free Spirit, because Free Spirit characters, such as the new treasure map Shanks, are actually going to get silenced for 99 turns after the revive. Stage 1 here is actually quite dangerous, because on stage 1, we are going to, any of these characters who live are going to bind one random character for 5 turns. So I'm going to bind it for 5 turns. Thank you kindly. You want to kill them all. If you leave too many alive, you will take a significant amount of damage, which can make the rest of the run a lot harder. Now, our health actually isn't too important, because on stage 3, we're going to get Treble, and Treble is going to cut our health by 80% whenever we die. So we're going to die, Treble's going to cut our health by 80%, and then we're going to keep going. Stage 2 here, kill the Elder, kill all these guys. Standard stuff. Don't forget that Zoro Sanji can change colors, and whenever we change Zoro Sanji's captain, we're going to shuffle our orbs, our green and yellow orbs. Or non-matching green and yellow orbs. So if you don't have any recoveries, you can dance Zoro back and forth to Sanji and Zoro, Sanji, Zoro. We're going to eat those recovery orbs while we can. Not too important to keep our health very high. Like I said, Treble is going to cut our health by 80% whenever he dies. But the more health we have, the more we can, the more health we get to keep later. You can also, since Treble is cutting your health a lot, just take hits on Treble. So whenever you get over to Treble, you can just take hits on him himself. Our specials are all ready to go. We're good now. Treble only has 400,000 hit points, so most teams should be able to kill him in 1 turn. He also is purple, which since Doffy is a purple boss, you should have a lot of purple characters. Should make it very easy to kill him. Goodbye. On stage 4, Doffy. Well, here's a death. Cuts health. Ow. Stage 4, Doffy has... I'm sorry, Treble has 800,000 hit points, not 400,000. Treble has 800,000 hit points. Stage 4, Doffy has 1.75 million hit points. So we are actually going to use Reiju on turn 2. Because he's going to have 1 turn of delay prevention. I also attacked in the wrong order. That's fine. We should have the damage. That's going to go away. We're going to use our Reiju now to delay him. Also removes our silence. I skipped the special. I'm so bad. Don't forget to hit yellow, blue in order to get the better attack boost on your Aokiji captain. And it doesn't matter what our orbs are like, because we will... get our orbs shuffled. If you can heal up a little bit, either through pinch healing or through recovery orbs, if you have more than 8,000 hit points, that's what we need, which you should have more than 8,000 hit points. You remember you have no matching orbs, use Zoro or Sanji as swap. Don't forget there's pinch healing, look for some recovery orbs. Then we get into the boss stage. Doffy has 6.9 million hit points. Doffy is going to preemptively bind our orbs for 1 turn. And he's also going to prevent all debuffs to himself. This first turn, we can just attack him. You can also use Sabo now, either Sabo turn 1 or Sabo turn 2. whichever one. Either one works. Always start on Blackbeard because Blackbeard doesn't do anything. I should have swapped my Sanji over to Zoro this turn, so that way we can get the chain boost for next turn. We don't need the damage, but it will make you do a lot more damage. So ideally here, you swap, you make sure you're Zoro on that turn 1 attack, so turn 2 you swap over to Sanji. It also gives you another orb shuffle. We're going to use Luffy special first, and then we're going to follow that up with Aokiji special, or follow that up with Sanji swap and then Aokiji special. Doffy has 2 special interrupts. He has a special interrupt whenever you use a healing special that will cut your health by 99% and also bind all your orbs for 10 turns, so don't use a healing special. He also has a special interrupt where if you use a health cutter that puts him below about 60% health, then he will paralyze and he'll paralyze all your characters for 4 turns and bind all your orbs for 4 turns. So don't use a health cutter. Basically, don't use more than 1 health cutter. Only use a single health cutter and you should be okay. We'll use all our specials. Regular damaging specials, putting him below that 60-70% is just fine. And now, you could have additional chain boost if you actually swapped from Zoro to Sanji before using their special. This is more than enough damage. You don't even need to hit your perfects. You can just kind of slap your characters around. Totally fine. He's dead. 10 million damage without a chain boost. He revives to 500,000 hit points. He's going to bind all our orbs on revive. He's going to gain that 99 hit barrier and also cut our health by, I think that's an 80% health cut once again. I'm not sure. Blackbeard gets rid of that barrier, and then we just attack him. Blackbeard also has a bonus of giving us a 2x attack boost since we're at low health. If you stall on Doffy, turn 1, Doffy will attack for his regular attack and shuffle all your orbs. Turn 2, Doffy will cut your health by 75%. Turn 3, Doffy will put up that 99 hit combo barrier for 1 turn and boost his attack for 4 turns. Turn 4, Doffy will give you no healing debuff for 3 turns, and then he's going to repeat through that. And if he's below 20%, he's going to attack for buttloads of damage. It's like 100,000 damage, so don't let him attack you below 20%. Cool, good. All good. Don't get him below 70% health with a health cutter. Just watch out. Use 1 health cutter, no more than 1 health cutter. 2 health cutters and you're in trouble. If you use a health cutter, start it out first. Otherwise, he's going to... health cut gives you paralysis and or bind. Look out for this too. So, Raid Boss Doffy finally coming out in Japan. Raid Boss Doffy is an INT cerebral driven character. Once he evolves, he will have 3 sockets. He does not have a limit break yet. He's actually one of the few characters that's coming out without a limit break right now, since he came out without a limit break on Global. His captain ability boosts the attack of driven characters and cerebral characters by 3 times below 50% health. Otherwise, he's going to boost attack of driven and cerebral characters by 1.5 times. His special ability shuffles all non-matching orbs, including block orbs, locks your orbs for 1 turn, and if your captain is cerebral or driven, increases the duration of type or class boosts and orb boosts for 2 turns. So it's only those 2 type of boosts. That's type or class boost or an orb boost. The same types of boosts that Blue Legend Aokiji extends, but Doflamingo actually extends it by 2 turns, which is very, very key because a single Doffy special will let you use your specials on a turn 4, once again on turn 5 through a preemptive attack, whereas one Aokiji special will not. It makes it really, really, really nice if a boss has a special interrupt that says, like, if you use a type boost, he clears your buffs or something like that. You can boost on the stage before him, use Doflamingo to extend those boosts, and then you still have the boost whenever you go into a boss stage. So really, really, really good way of getting around annoying special interrupts. Great character. Get him on Japan. Much, much easier. And if you don't have a Blackbeard or you don't have a Hadrian with high specials, just use any non-free spirit character, because whenever he revives, he does silence your free spirit characters for 99 turns. So make sure you only use free spirit characters before that revive. So unfortunately, no treasure map Shanks. I've been Zenigami, guys. Thank you so much for watching. More teams right after this. And y'all stay beautiful.